child. Okay. And on Valentine's Day, the Day of Love, Netflix released season 6. They dropped 6 episodes on us, correct? Mm-hmm. They dropped 6 episodes on us. And now I'm going to be real with you, girl. Now, we be rooting for everybody black. Okay, let's keep it 100. Okay,
100%.
Shout out to Issa Rae. We root for everybody black and strong black lead. Netflix. Now, when it was first announced, you gave us your whole little graphic of about 9 black people.
They had the black people down to the show. I'll give them that.
They had
black people in the building.
They got black people down in the building. They got me rooting for Jamal. Okay, Jamal, what is your story?
I don't even know who that is. Who the hell is Jamal?
Jamal got the tint on the glasses, child. Okay, Jamal say he been having emotions. He cried all day.
Jamal, we can't tell, sir.
Jamal say, man, I've been crying all day. I know you can't see because I got these tint on my glasses.
Can't see it. Can't see it at all.
Oh my God. So, and they, yes, just beautiful, beautiful people. So I think I will just say that let's just get into it. So the main couples, well, we got some triangles, to be honest. I was about to say main couples, but we got a triangle, square, or something. I don't even know. So we got AD, Amber Desiree, as
that's Clay what that D stand for?
Yes, Amber Desiree.
Okay. I knew it was Amber. I didn't know what the D was given. Okay.
Yeah, Amber Desiree. She is with Clay and Matthew, which we will discuss. Then we have Chelsea, aka Megan Fox. She is with Trevor and Jimmy. Now, Jimmy is with Jess and Chelsea. Then you got
want to be with AD.
Huh?
And he wants to be with AD.
And he wants to child. And he want because he said AD is stacked. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh, child. And we have Jeremy. And Jeremy is with Laura and Sarah Ann. And we have Johnny and what's that girl name?
Now, you know, I don't be knowing these people. I forgot about Johnny until you just said his name.
Yes, Johnny and his fiance.
They didn't give us enough Johnny. I feel like they just popped up and got engaged. So, like, I didn't even have a chance to know who them people were.
They are the unproblematic couple for right now. They are the couple that is loved up. Honey, all you see them do is kiss, honey. They are kissed. They are hugging. They are loving. They are giving unproblematic until we probably go back home and live together. And then you start discovering that he leave his towels on the floor. Yep. And don't wash his ass every day. I don't know. Yep. I'm just saying. Okay, it's always gonna be something. So right now, and then we have Brittany and Kenneth, the principal, right? Okay, so those are our main couples. We still have Nick and Vanessa hosting.
Child, the worst thing about this show is the host. Like, we gotta be for real. Sometimes they get it together. Like, last season wasn't given. This season is giving me what I need. In the first 5 minutes, it starts off. They walk in the quarters, and I'm like, the worst thing about this show is the host. And I feel like it's not gonna be fixed.
You know, I said, and what we have all said, I think collectively as a Love is Blind fandom, is Lauren and Cameron as hosts would be great. And I feel like they really need to change it up. In the quarters, they just making breakfast, smoothies, pool, whatever. You can kind of have it where, I don't know if you've ever seen Married at First Sight, but like Dr. Pepper and Pastor Cal, they may check in and all that. Like, you
That's
can
what I
have
want.
like Cameron, you know, what's up, guys? You know, like, how are things going? Well, you know, when me and Lauren was in the pause, I think something that did, you know, have a little check-in. Lauren can, hey girls, okay, so you can have a little sisterhood with Lauren chat. You know, well, you know, like, what y'all doing? Like, you can do that kind of thing. I don't know.
And I feel like Lauren and Cameron are the example. So if you need a reminder sometimes of why you're here, to see Lauren and Cameron walk in,
yes,
would be, oh, that's what I came here for. That's what I want.
Yes.
And maybe they come to check in. Maybe you ask Lauren some questions. How did you deal with this situation? How did you feel when you were whatever, in the pod talking to this person for 12 hours? Like, how do I navigate this situation? And Lauren, who got it right, or Cameron, who got it right, can answer those questions for them. And you were right, it would add something to what we watch when they're in the quarters. Because I'm tired of seeing breakfast being made.
Baby.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. It's so random. It's like, I know they're doing more than just randomly making eggs and everything else. It just will give more meat, I think, to the journey, you know, because I know they have questions and they just randomly write in their little journals. They have their names on it. It just, I don't know. I just think it would be better for them. And then Lauren or Cameron kind of reminding them, listen, when you go into that pod, don't be asking nobody what they look like.
Okay.
Because we have Clay and AD. Now, what was your first impression of AD and Clay?
So I can't really talk about my first impression of AD and Clay without talking about my first impression of AD and Matt.
Okay.
Because I think they go together. And I think one of the things that I agree with Clay on, when he was upset and spinning in circles in that damn pod, he was confused about how he and Matt would be in the same conversation, in the same discussion. And I agree with him on that. I don't think a woman that's attracted to Matt is the same woman that's attracted to Clay. And I think, in my mind, Clay was only in the picture as a backup. I think Matt told AD all of the things that she wanted to hear. And unfortunately, all of the things that she secretly didn't believe she deserved. That's where she wanted to be. But I know Clay. I know what that is. That's what I usually choose. That's what usually goes wrong. That's why I'm here, to get away from that. But that's safe. I know exactly who he is. I know exactly the questions he's going to ask. I know how to answer those questions. I know what he's looking for, but I also know it's not going to work. So that was my impression of AD and Clay. I didn't want that for her because I feel like she's had that multiple times and it doesn't work. You came here to get away from Clay. So why are you choosing him? Because that we always fall back to what we know, the familiar. And I feel like for her, Clay is familiar. Of course, when Matt doesn't work out, of course she chooses Clay. Because she has to choose something, and that's easy.
So when you saw this,
listen, whoever is in the editing room, they need a raise and they need their ass beat all at the same time.
All at the same time.
All at the same time. Because y'all did that in the edit. Because I'm like, I'm like, Matthew, you got one more time to walk out this motherfucking pod.
Woo!
You got one more time for a girl. You ask a girl a question and she turn around and ask you the same question. And you like, yeah, no, I ain't come here for that. I'm going to go.
Girl. Matthew said, I got 1 through 15. Pick one. Oh, number 4. Yeah, no, thanks.
I didn't come here to answer your questions. I came here for you to answer my question. Matt, what the fuck are you talking about? But I like the idea of you are socially awkward. You're not feeling these other girls until you get in the one pod with the one girl that makes you comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That all the social awkwardness, all the weirdo, it just goes away.
Yes.
And you are lying back on the couch and you are answering her questions and she's answering yours. And it's familiar and it's comfortable. I fell for, like, the editor, you got me.
I fell for it.
I fell for it 100%.
I felt one thing about me, and I've always said this, as a Black queer woman, I love love, period. I love to see the journey of love and the thread of how people get to where they are when they form relationships. And I felt like this man has been having these really weird interactions with women over and over and over again. And all of a sudden, he is taken aback by this woman's presence through a wall. All of a sudden, his jacket is off.
Mm-hmm.
He's sitting on the floor. He's kind of smiling a bit. It's
laughing a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's her voice. There's a kindness in AD's voice. There's a comfortability in her voice. Like, that's why I love this show so much, because it really does take away the visual of a person, and it does give you sort of like a soul connection, I feel like. Mm-hmm. And so I bought into it because it's like, you know, and you could tell for AD, she was experiencing something different.
Oh.
That she's used to the clay. She's used to what it do, baby. AD all day, girl, baby girl, mm-hmm. Give it to me. Oh, baby, you know. That is what she's used to, baby. She gets that all day, every day.
Yep.
She is not used to anybody giving her pauses, awkwardness, little tingle. Like, she's not used to that. And I think one of the things we do in life is fear holds us back from so much. We miss out on a lot of happiness because of fear. Nobody wants to go to an unknown place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucked up how we found out what happened with Amber. And I think it's really even more fucked up that Netflix didn't show the conversations. I understand that it was like a gotcha moment and a woo and all that, and it was for dramatic purposes. But it just feels, for me as an audience, I feel so cheated.
I agree.
Because it takes away the authenticity a bit.
But they did what they set out to do, right?
Yeah.
They wanted us to fall for it.
Yeah.
Right? They wanted us to feel all the things that AD was feeling. I'm rooting for my sister. I want this for her.
Cheers.
He's saying all the right things. I'm like, I love this for you, AD. And then she walks back to the quarters, and Amber, who we have never seen, but Amber, who are you? Where you come from?
Baby, who the fuck is Amber, dog?
Who the hell is that? All of a sudden, she's telling AD that she experienced all the same conversations, word for word, bar for bar, that she did. And now we like, what the hell? Well, listen, I was on the timeline like, Matt, I know you are fucking lying to me. I know you lying. It's not possible. You didn't do that. I know you didn't do that. And that's what Netflix wanted us to feel. So, I mean, they did what they set out to do. I'm not sure that I like it. I'm not sure, because would I have wanted to not experience that with AD? Would I have wanted to watch her go in the pod and be like, girl, AD, don't be no fool. Don't do it, girl. Don't trust him, girl.
Don't do it, girl. Don't
or
do
did
it.
I enjoy the experience, however short it was, of being like, yes, sis, this the one. I love this for you. I don't know which way I would have wanted it to be. I don't know if I would have wanted the edit to be different. But I mean, in hindsight, I can look at it and say, y'all did y'all thing, whether I like it or not, because that was a hell of an edit. That was a hell of an edit.
100%. I agree with that. And I think, too, we can take away from, it's the little moments. You know, it's the little moments. And it does make you think of, in life, we do have to kind of step out a little bit.
But I think the most unfortunate thing is I think Amber said that Matt ruined her experience. And I really think he ruined AD's experience. Because I think AD came in there willing to try something different. Like, she had been to her therapy. She knew her pitfalls. She knew her triggers. She knew the things that she needed to do different. And she was willing to take a chance. And then all the chances I just took were some bullshit.
Yes.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Oh no, I gotta go back to, because now I'm triggered and my feelings is hard. I gotta go back to what I know. I gotta go back to the clay.
Well, see, and this is my thing. I think, but again, see, this is the thing, because then you start self-projecting as an audience member too. And that's natural, right? Because I'm like, damn, I went to therapy. I worked so hard on myself. And I know what I don't deserve and what I don't want. And I've dealt with, and she said it, I've dealt with clays. I've dealt with this. And look at his response when she said it was Matthew. Let's be 100, because I feel like it's partly because it is Matthew. I don't know if it had to do with it's what?
He had a benefit there, though. So it was a wrong response, but it was also a right response, right? Because he's with Matthew. He's in the quarters with Matthew.
Yes.
He knows Matthew in a way that you don't.
True.
So he sees this creepy weirdo doing his weirdo shit back in the quarters, and he's like, what the hell? Me and Matthew?
But so, he also is not experiencing the conversations.
You're right.
That they are having. Like you said in the beginning, he's socially awkward. He's this, he's that. It's different. He's not getting the "what's up, baby girl," boop boop boop. He's getting more mind. He's getting, oh my God, girl, it's only so long I can. Oh, baby, AD better than me, because if I got that all day, AD, woo, woo. Oh, baby, please, can you just call me Amber? Like, I couldn't deal with that all day, but that's just me.
And like, you've already, but like, that's what appealed to her, right? Because she knows what that is.
Because you know what that, it's familiar. And you know, hey, we don't know the outcome of it. I hope it's working. I hope, you know, because they filmed this last year. So I haven't looked at spoilers. Huh?
I don't need spoilers. I can already tell you it ain't working.
Oh. You looked at the spoilers, bitch?
I don't need spoilers.
Oh, I don't need spoilers.
Like, no, ma'am.
Wait.
No, ma'am.
I'm like, baby, we don't want to look at spoilers. So I don't know if they're still married or not. So, but
I'm gonna be shocked if they even get married.
Okay, so that's it. They didn't get married. Okay, so we are going to move on to Megan Fox. Okay.
Megan Fox.
So we have Chelsea. Chelsea is with.
So I have a question before we get into Miss Megan Fox. Do you believe that they should be able to even have this conversation on Love is Blind? Do you think it should be allowed? What do you look like? What celebrities do folks say you look like? How tall are you? How much are you petite? Are you athletic? Do you feel like they should be able to have any of those conversations?
No, honestly, I thought that they weren't allowed. Honestly, I thought they weren't allowed to do that. Maybe I have to go back and listen to one of Cameron and Lauren's old interviews.
Okay.
Because Lauren and Cameron didn't do that. I gotta go back and listen.
I don't remember if they did.
Because like we've kind of upped it a little bit, where they're really doing more of pushing about what ones look like, you know, because I don't think they should be allowed to do that, because that really, really soured, I feel, the experience. Because once she said, a lot of people said I look like Megan Fox, but I don't think so. The look on Jimmy's face was of, oh my God, I'm fixing to get married to the Transformer girl that I have posters of. Like, it truly gave, I found the woman of my dreams. Like, I don't even know what Jess looks like, but oh my God, I have a Megan Fox. Oh my God, totally. Like, it became the fantasy all the way through.
It was twofold for both of them. I think he's sitting here like Chelsea or Jess. Jess has a kid. And now Chelsea is telling me she looked like Megan Fox. And I ain't never been in proximity to a bad bitch that looked like Megan Fox. Now I got a chance to be married to Megan Fox and not choose the girl with the kid who over there talking about Amber. Not Amber, Autumn. Too long. I don't want to hear about Autumn. I definitely don't want to be in proximity to Autumn. Yeah, I'm not choosing Jessica. I'm choosing Megan Fox. And then Chelsea has her own insecurities. So you sit up here and you tell this man that you look like Megan Fox, because you know what? I go back to the women's quarters and I see Jessica over there, and I see what is given, and I know it's her or me, and he got to choose one of us, and I have all these insecurities. I want him to pick me over her that I got to see every day. And I'm not saying that Chelsea is not a beautiful woman. She is. Don't ever let anybody tell you different, sis. But you are not giving what Jessica is giving. And when you already have insecurities, I think, about how you look, I think she does, just from the things that she continues to do on the show.
She always need reassurances.
Yep. When you have to see her, that's why when they had that conversation and Jimmy was like, Jessica said, when I see her, oh, I'm a choke.
And why is he bringing that up?
Because you not giving Megan Fox that you told me you were giving. And now it's in the back of his head.
Thank you.
What the fuck Jessica look when she said I was gonna choke because Jessica know what Chelsea looked like from the beginning. So he like, damn, Jessica knew that she was giving all the Megan Fox that I was looking for. Oh, I might have made a mistake.
Baby.
That's what happens when you don't follow the Love is Blind and you worried about how they look. You worry, you thinking you getting in proximity to Megan Fox. That's not what you were supposed to be here for. That's not what you were supposed to be choosing.
That's it. I mean, it's just so unfortunate, because then they spent the oh God, the honeymoon was just,
that was a mess.
It's just nothing but Are you sure I look good? Do you like I look good? Like it's just constant reassurance and this and that and then I mean,
but you did it to yourself, sis,
yeah.
because you answered this question. You brought up the question. Like you wanted to tell him that you look like Megan Fox because he didn't say, "Hey, girl, how you look? What you look like? What celebrity did they say?"
Yeah,
You
I'm trying
walked
to
into the
remember how did it.
pod.
No, he said that he has been told he looks like a celebrity. Remember?
I feel like
He
she
said that.
said if there's one celebrity that somebody says you look like, who is it? And then he answered, and then he asked her, who do you look like? And she says, people say Megan Fox, but I don't see it. I will have to go back, but I feel like she brought it up just to tell him she looked like Megan Fox.
He looked like Peyton Manning and a knockoff Garrett Owens. Okay.
Peyton Manning head ass nigga. I just you set yourself up for disappointment.
Yeah.
You told him you look like Megan Fox, and as soon as the reveal happens, all your insecurities are brought to the forefront because since you know it does not give Megan Fox.
Oh, child. And then in these upcoming episodes, baby, we're gonna see Jessica again. So it's really gonna be something else.
And I don't want Jessica near him because Jessica comes with Autumn, and Autumn deserves better than Jimmy the stepdaddy.
She definitely does. And I also feel like if you have a child, make sure you go ahead and tell that off top. That's a package deal.
Yep.
I truly believe that it's a package deal. You know, I understand the apprehension and you feel like, oh, you want them to get to know you first, but at the same time, your child is a part of you. And it's like, but at the same time, if she would have saw his face, she would have been like, oh, she probably would have stopped talking to him from the beginning if she saw his face, right? She couldn't see
because she doesn't know the real reaction. I feel like at the reunion or whatever, she will have watched these episodes and she know that this is not it.
That reunion is gonna be something else.
That's gonna be
and my thing is that whole situation, the honeymoon situation, like we have this right here, ma'am. I don't even know. When Chelsea kind of gave that little, like, I don't know.
It was a whole bunch going on.
Why would Chelsea be like, hey, AD, he said you did look good, and then it's like it's like a beeline to her, and then where was Clay, and then what's going on? Like AD seemed to kind of be doing a little flirting, then they was talking for a minute. I don't know, lines were just blurred.
It was all everybody's stuff brought to the forefront. It was Chelsea's insecurities. You see your man looking over there. Not only is he looking over there, he's telling you how fat that girl ass is. He's telling you, I can't stop looking over there. So what do? You be like, yeah, she do got a fat ass. You sure right. I was looking at it too. AD, we looking at your ass, girl. Chelsea. But what you don't expect is for him to tiptoe his ass because you done gave him the go ahead. So let me tiptoe my ass.
That's what I'm saying.
And then you have AD who wanted different, but is used to this reaction from men, which is why she didn't want to talk about the physical with Clay and the pause. That was a turnoff because she knows what that body gives. And she knows how men react. And she wants something different. But I know how to react. I know when you see all this, that's how you gonna react. So come on over here, Jimmy, and whoever else is looking. Jeremy, you was looking. Yeah, I know you was looking. Clay, that's why Clay is here. I know I could pull Clay because I got all of this. I wanted something different. I was disappointed, so I will fall back on what I know I got.
The disappointment, the fallback. So Yeah, I don't know. I think you may be right. I want the best for her. I don't know.
It
We'll
was
just
far
have to
too much
see.
sexualizing of her for my nerves.
Sexualizing of her was so disappointing to see as I
Especially since
was
she's the only
watching.
black woman there.
Yes, it was so irritating. I was like, is she in a cage? Did y'all pay tickets? What
That's
are
what it
we
was giving.
doing?
And your homegirl Lauren is telling him to do a what was it? A flapjack? What the hell she
It
said
was
told him to
bean
do?
dip. It was
What the
bean
hell?
dip.
What the hell is that? And why would you tell your man to
Flipping
do
the
that? Why
titty.
would you even set him up like that? Why is that how you joking about this? Your homegirl, wasn't they like the best of friends coming out? Why would you? What are you doing?
Like, what are we doing?
I know
It
you
was
probably
just
saw him
giving
looking over
like,
there like everybody else, but why would you do that?
it was giving AD was the entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It wasn't cute.
Not at all.
It wasn't cute.
Not at all.
So I think just in closing, we're gonna give love to, I think, Brittany and Kenny. I think they're a lovely couple. I
Who
think
the
they will.
hell? Oh, Kenneth, I did not know who the hell you was talking about. I promise, I did not know them people.
I was like, wait, I thought you liked them.
It's
I think they're a lovely couple in that I like their story, their backstory. I mean, it's heartfelt. So they have a commonality there, but I really do feel like once they get back home, like always, we are going to see things start to unravel.
I have a question. Do you think we talked about, is it okay to have the conversation about looks? What do you feel about the conversation about race in the pause? Like, is that something you think they should be able to ask?
Oh yeah, when she asked what color is what ethnicity is your family?
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, and I'm assuming your family is white. No, they have not been able to do that. This is not the point of the show. What is happening? Like, what is happening? Love is blind. What is happening? Because
I don't know how I feel about that.
I do not like it at all. It sort of just changes the trajectory of the show. It already starts to drum up feelings.
I feel like I know we want to say love is blind. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if I'm going to have an issue with your racist ass mama, once we get back to that, I feel like I need to have that conversation at some point in the pause. I need you to know and recognize that, well, my name is Tanika, so you're gonna know I'm black anyways. But like, I feel like I'm not Amber.
We talked about this. My co-worker's name was Tana, and you thought she was black.
I did, but I feel like how many white Tanikas do you know? I feel like Amber, like talking to Matt, Amber doesn't like the name doesn't give that she's black, so you wouldn't know. I think there's other ways you would know, but that's beside the point. I feel like I don't want to get in a situation where we are engaged. We did this whole love is blind thing. And then we get back. We're out of the honeymoon and into real life. And I walk down to your mama house and she's shocked and surprised to see my black ass because this is what you have never brought home. And you didn't tell me that she was racist as fuck and it's a Confederate flag hung up in here. I feel like it gotta be some conversations about race.
Well, you know what? Then that's when you will see America.
Because it also brings the question of politics, because old girl that was talking about I'm a patriot, that would have been okay, it's nice to meet you. No, thank you.
Listen, and Jeremy said what? Jeremy said, I'm the belief that a man basically has no right to tell a woman what to do. So we had that conversation. Now, I've never really, I've watched all seasons and I don't remember hearing, maybe I'm wrong, I don't remember hearing politic talk
I don't think there was ever a politics
pods.
talk.
So they dealt with that, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, Jeremy. All right, kudos."
But I feel like that conversation X'd her out of Jeremy's face, and that's how he ends up with
Laura,
who thinks she's his mama.
So I think, with relationships, it's just so, girl, it is just very, when it comes to politics and race and everything, when it comes to this show, just like with Lauren and Cameron, and remember he met Lauren's dad.
Father, yeah.
And it was like such anxiety. And when he was having that conversation, and Cameron was like, okay, I'm standing on business. And then it was just a matter of getting to know. But it's like, now you go to, like you say, go to your mama house and you see the Confederate flag. And it's like,
I think the difference was Cameron had dated Black women before, right? So when Lauren goes down to his mama house, she's not shocked or surprised because it's been Black women over here already.
Exactly. When Kenneth has never dated a
Brittany. When Brittany goes to Kenneth's mama house, what's that gonna be like? Because he ain't never brought a white girl down there.
Well, yeah. Kenneth has never dated a white woman, but we don't know if Brittany has ever dated a Black man.
That's true also.
We don't know that. So we like.
So that got the potential to go wrong at both households.
Listen, baby, listen. Kenneth gonna bring her white ass to the house, baby. We don't know if wait, the nigga. Can you imagine, child? We don't know what we gonna get. That's why I was like, "Ooh, this is a flip." We don't know what we're going.
Like we expect sometimes when you bring the Black person home, and the white household, it can go wrong. But like Black mothers and their sons, it could go. Brittany, this could be an experience you're not prepared for because it could go wrong down to his mama house also.
Like you really just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You don't know shit. Brittany was down to the Drake concert, child. You don't know.
Like it might have been some niggas down to her mama's house. I don't know.
Listen,
she might have brought 3 or 4 of them down there. Ain't no telling.
Listen, Kenneth come down to her house and she be like, "Hey," and it ain't no big deal.
Ain't no thing. The last one looked just like you, Kenny.
Yeah. Yeah, she dated a Black football player.
Ain't nothing new. But also, Kenny and Brittany are given. That's the homie.
That is what you said. You said it was given. That's
brother.
The homie. You know what? Okay, so because I feel like we will be discussing Love Is Blind again. So I'm not going to give the who you think still together, except you gave me the AD and Clay. You don't feel like that. Okay, you feel like that's
I feel like who I don't even know who these people are. Johnny, you said somebody.
I need you to get the names together, bitch. Get the names.
They showed me these people 3 times. I don't know these people. Johnny and whoever that is.
What is her name? Is it Ann?
I know you ain't asking me. I do not know these people.
Johnny and shit, Joanne.
They really. I don't. Did they show us any of their conversations in the pod? I feel like we might have got it one time.
They had a cute little. They had some cute dates.
I don't feel like it was multiple dates. I feel like it was one date, and then he was like, "Will you marry me?" And we was like, "Yep." And then we went on about our business. I don't know them people. I feel like they are married. Okay. And that's it.
No, I feel like we're gonna be surprised. I feel like
Kenny and Brittany are going to get married, but
I feel like Kenny and Brittany are still married. I feel like Johnny and what's her name? Anna?
I don't
Girl,
know that
what's her
lady
name? Joanna?
Her name is not Joanna. I do not know that lady's name.
I feel like, you know what? Oh, can Netflix? Okay, did Jamal meet anybody on the show? I really want to know about Jamal and Alejandra and Danielle, because honey, I really want to know about my other Black people. Thank you. Can we find out what's going on with Jamal, Alejandra, and Danielle?
What was Danielle the homegirl in the pause that was like everybody's friend? I need her to find love. I don't want her to be the homegirl.
Danielle was on the couch in the quarters. They kept showing her talking to everybody.
Yeah,
and
like the best.
Alejandra was in the
best
pods
friend.
with Jamal.
I know these people had some conversations with wasn't no love connections from them. We couldn't even see them down to the pods and what they was talking about.
Exactly. I want to know, did Jamal find love?
Jamal did not find no love with them tinted glasses on. Well, I mean, you couldn't see it. You couldn't see it. Jamal, I need you to be for real.
You know what, bitch? This probably gonna be the name of the episode. Did Jamal find love?
He didn't.
Did Jamal find love, bitch? This is gonna be the name of the episode. Love is Blind. Did Jamal find love?
They gonna be like, who the hell is Jamal?
And exactly. Love is Blind. Did Jamal find love? And I don't know what the episode name is for traders, but did Jamal find love is definitely, because you say his tinted ass glasses did not. What you trying to say? You don't want to date nobody with no tinted glasses?
I need you to be so serious. Girl, you was feeling them tinted glasses? Why your glasses ain't tinted since we talking about it? Why?
Girl, I thought about getting transitions.
Them shits was not transitions. He was in the pod. It was no reason for them. And it was like a amber kind of tint, like a reddish. Girl, no. Jamal, be for real.
Oh my God. Well,
do he got like a lazy eye?
Yes, don't do that.
I'm not, but what is the reason?
Bitch, don't you do that at the end of this episode, bitch.
Because what is the reason?
Oh my God.
It gotta be one eye going one way, the other eye going the other way, because that's the only reason to have those dark red tinted glasses. Jamal, I need you to be for real. It's no shade. I mean, I understand if that's why you got them, but let me know something. Because I'm not understanding.
The way you decided to shade Jamal at the end of
it's
this
no
episode,
shade. I'm not understanding what's going on.
It's not nice.
Because you
and
walking through this pod with these tinted glasses on.
Please forgive Tanika for shade.
No shade
Jamal.
if you got a lazy eye. It was
Jamal, listen, if you watch this, I'm hoping you found love, baby. I'm hoping you
so
found
too.
love. Because
I
love
you got some new glasses also. But I'm just you doing all of this, but you ain't sitting up in here with no tinted glasses on. Their glasses is crystal clear.
But you know what? It was funny though, because he was trying to help Brother Clay when he was crying. Like, Clay, please be for real with this crying, girl, please. Why was he crying anyway? Like,
he was crying at the idea that somebody else was talking to AD, a weirdo that's skulking around the damn quarters. How?
My God.
And then who the fuck were you yelling at?
Girl, who? You know what? Speaking of that yelling, he did that same shit when they was on the honeymoon. Remember when she was talking about that weight issue?
Oh, that conversation was...
I said to myself, I said, you know what? I really don't care for Clay, because Clay is the type of dude that you have a baby. Let's say you go through postpartum or or just anything where it don't snap back or whatever, he's the type of husband that would have a big issue with you not keeping your body at a certain size or whatever. Because
and he's not mature enough to understand that the body is just going to do certain things with
yes,
children and age. You sitting next to AD, and the body is everything. She don't need to tell you to tell her about the gym. I firmly believe she is in the gym just as much as you, if not more.
yes.
You don't need to tell her what the gym do.
Oh, girl, that conversation pissed me off when he was like, getting the motherfucking with it. I was like, oh, who is he talking to? And she's consistently had to tell him. I think that was the second time. Okay, oh, your tone, or oh, I don't like that. And I'm like, oh, baby, again, this is confirmation.
It's red flag after red flag.
That he is like the other people that you have. Oh, girl, no. No, ma'am. And just like, girl, when he talked about how he didn't know much about how weddings operated, like, oh, I don't know much, but then kept talking and ended up telling you how much he did know about the wedding. And I'm like, girl, oh, not only is he no.
And then in the previews coming up, it's about, I don't know if I could be faithful. I don't know if I could just be with one. Why are you even down here?
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, I think that may be his African. I think, let me be quiet.
I mean, well, Kwame wasn't doing all of that.
You know what? You sure right. Let me hush. You know what? Okay. Okay, Kwame, you sure wasn't. Shout out to Kwame and Chelsea. Yes, Kwame sure wasn't coming up with all that.
Nope. I don't see it for this at all. That's not what she wanted. That's what she fell back on, and it was the wrong choice. And I don't see it for them. If she's smart, if she makes good choices, makes good decisions, she don't marry this man.
Oh my God, if she marries him. Oh my God.
I want so much better for my sister.
Oh my God, we always want better for our sisters.
We do.
Well, Tanika, I thank you, my sis, for coming to join me. It is always lovely.
You know, I love talking about these shows.
I love talking about these shows. So that means we're going to have to do it again. The next episode, Slaughter Episodes, comes out next Wednesday. It's 3 episodes. And then again, Traders comes next Thursday. So we'll have to figure out a time to record and come back with some more bonus episodes. So thank you so much, my dear. Tell people where they can find you, ma'am.
Y'all know y'all can find me at your girl Jiggy on all the things. Wherever you at, I am there at your girl Jiggy.
All right, my dear. Thank you.
No problem. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.